Hello, collective. How are you? I hope wherever you are in the world, you are happy, healthy, and safe. Collective, this is going to be general. Take it how it resonates. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. I do offer personal readings. Information to contact me can be found in the description box down below, along with some other stuff. We're going to go ahead and get into this while I go through my little beginning spiel here. I'm going to be pulling cards, asking Spirit to show me signs whose energies are going to be most present in this reading. If yours doesn't show up, it does not mean that your message is not here. Your wisdom and discernment is key in that. So whether it says it's your sign or not, it's the energy, and we can all embody the different energies at different times. Show me clearly. It's energy, it's fluid. It could be past, present, future. It could be yours, the person you're thinking of, someone who's thinking of you. It could be the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker. Okay, again, your wisdom and discernment are key in any tarot reading. Thought I heard something. Sorry, I'm waiting for somebody to show up, so I thought they did. No? Okay. Oh, that reminds me too, if you hear some whining and barking and stuff going on in the background, I have a litter of puppies in my office, so my apologies in advance if they are a distraction. Show me clearly. I'm hearing Ford Mustang. I don't know, maybe somebody has a Ford Mustang. I don't know why that just popped in so random. Show me clearly. Yeah, we have Leo. We have Aquarius energy. Show me clearly, Spirit. We have Libra. Boy, these guys have been up front and present. Cancer, where's the sad? Yep. Right there. Yeah, you guys have been here. Have been here, definitely. Yeah. Let's see what's going on. Okay. Somebody could be wearing a lot more, I know we just had Easter, a lot more brighter colors, I'm hearing. I, for one, am almost always black or red, something like that, maybe some blues, but it's rare. Maybe you're pretty set in some colors, too, that you wear. Somebody's kind of spicing it up. Are you dressing up? Feeling good, dressing up, doing some stuff. It sure feels like it. It sure feels like it. What's going on with this energy for the collective? Heavenly Father, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, show me clearly. Show me clearly. What's this energy for the collective? Gentle. Gentleness is not weakness. Learning to forgive. Having faith. Gentle, learning to forgive, having faith, release, resolution, and hang in there with speak up at the bottom of the deck. Okay, with gentle, it says, gentleness is not weakness, but a powerful force. Treat the world with gentleness, and the world will be gentle in return. It is like a spring breeze that warms and comforts. Then we have learning to forgive. Friction and hurt are inevitable in life. Learning to forgive is not weakness, but a strength. When you forgive others, you let go of the burdens in your heart, freeing your mind and creating the possibilities of relationship repair. And then we have faith. It is not always easy to have faith and trust that everything is going to be okay. Yet still, you must do exactly that. Because when you have faith, your life will begin to flow in magical ways that you have never imagined were possible. We have release. You are being asked to release any toxic people or situations from your life. You deserve to be free of all drama, and this is the first step to achieving that. We have resolution here. Whatever it is that you've been struggling with is about to be resolved. Remember that resolutions don't always happen in the way that we hope or want, but being able to move forward and start fresh always brings relief. And then finally, hang in there. You will encounter all kinds of difficulties in the road of life, but don't give up. Hang in there. It is like walking in the dark. As long as you don't stop walking, you will always welcome the light. Believe in yourself. Perseverance is victory. Well, we're jumping into this pretty solid and serious, collective. I mean, damn, right off the bat, somebody here could be being pretty hard on themselves. You know, or someone is judging you as being weak, okay? You know, I really do feel that you have been through a lot, collective. We've been going through this for a while now. I really do feel that you have been going through a lot, and it's your faith that is helping to drive you forward, whatever that is, okay? Faith in yourself, your loved ones, spirit, however it is for you, okay? And it's been tough, and it's been almost like, you know, I'm going to quit. Some of you, it's like it's just easier not to even bother, you know. I feel the need to read this one here. Speak up. What you are not saying is eating you up inside. You can't keep this in forever. It's time to let it out so that you can move on and be happy. Some of you have something that you really want to say, okay? Something that you really want to say maybe to somebody of the past. Somebody that spiritually you are learning to forgive. You're learning what the meaning of forgiveness is, because that doesn't mean that I forgive you, let's go get a latte, or, you know, not always. It can simply be, I forgive you, now move on out my way, you know. Go on, we're past this now. And that release part is here. So it's been very tough, and it's been like a spiral for a lot of you, going round and round, this hanging in here. All these difficulties, it's like, damn, I just got over this one. Here comes another. What, I got to do this again? You know, I thought I did. What's going on? How come, you know, it's just like getting kicked when you're down. And it sometimes feels like that. Yeah, the hangman, being stuck, okay? Being stuck, having to have patience, having to flip that perspective. There's a certain way that you're looking at a situation that needs to change in order to move forward. You're not weak at all. You are not weak at all. In fact, I think you're quite the opposite. Show me gentle. Let's clarify that, please. Thank you. Yeah, it flipped out in the reverse. The Three of Shells, the Three of Cups. Okay, you've not been enjoying yourself. Maybe you've not been going out socializing with friends, things like that. In the upright, the Three of Shells is playfulness, bliss. Could be a third party situation in the reverse. Yeah, you're wanting this. For a lot of you, it is the staying at home, not socializing very much. Maybe that's part of a New Year's resolution here. Although we are in April, so most of those should have probably backed off by now. No, just like somebody's like thrown those things to the wind. We're past January. Just kidding. Hopefully you stuck to them, okay, if it's something you really wanted. But it's kind of like that, yeah, longing to go out here, Four of Wands, to have that community, to have that comfort. You could be a Queen of Pentacles, all right? You could be single, doing very well for yourself. You know, you don't have to be single, but why that popped out, so said it for a reason. Another one, please. Whoa. Yeah, we have the Star card here and the Page of Feathers. So lots of healing, taking action towards this. Some of you pulled back, you know, to do you. All right, you are being gentle with yourself. Some of you are learning how to speak to others. That's significant for some. You're about to get a big reward. Spirit's about to see you here. You haven't been celebrating for a while. I believe that you soon will. You're about to learn this. Okay? To discover this about yourself. Tell me, learning to forgive. We have the Traveler and the Empress. So the Fool card, yeah, learning to forgive. This is a new thing, okay? Yeah, you're laying down all that past burden, okay? Really analyzing it and deciphering what is it that you can move forward with, what's going to benefit you, these thoughts, these feelings, these words spoken against you. Spoken by self, whatever it is, you're learning to forgive. And again, that's not a weakness. Some of you, for a long time, out of pain purposes, have viewed forgiving as a bit of a weakness, okay? I can't forgive him, then that means I'm a sucker because he was such an SOB. You know, or she was, however it goes. I'm just going by examples here. Yeah, and a lot of you, it's weighing heavy on your heart, okay? It really is. Here, this, let go of the burdens in your heart. You're packing this forward. And it's like it's going to be, it's been weighing you down, okay? And it's going to be so freeing. Yeah, the Eight of Feathers. You've been keeping yourself stuck here, and you have the courage to find the solution, and that's what's going to change this. The courage to find the solution to, I'm hearing it again, to what will benefit you in the future, and to that which is just like petty, like just let it go, okay? Just like Elsa, just let it go. Let it go. All right. Yeah, and then this 9 of acorns here, the 7 of acorns. Yeah, you're not quitting. You're not quitting on this. Okay? You're not quitting on this. Your power, your perseverance. Now, which one was that said that? Your perseverance. You know, oh, right here, the victory. Hang in there. Don't quit. Yeah, this stuff may keep coming at you, but don't quit. You're getting there. You're doing it, and it's going to be a reward, and it has to do with something from the past. Show me have faith. The King of Crystals. Okay, the King of Pentacles and the 8 of Acorns. Yeah, somebody here, somebody is wanting to move forward. Some of you have been concerned if a commitment is possible. It really feels like it is. Yeah, Emperor at the bottom, the stability here. And you're going to see the truth in this. For some of you, you started out a while ago. This is what it feels like. Or you kind of started taking on this little bit of a role of fixing someone. Or we're just going to wait and see what happens. The chips will fall where they fall, and that's fine. Because I'm doing me here too. But in a way, I'm kind of role modeling, you know, and doing like hand over hand, you know, guidance with someone through a healing process. Okay, that's for some of you, not all of you, but it feels like that is going to take off. This is somebody that you have a great time with. They have past issues. They got an ex. We got an ex, you know, yada, yada. Yes, everybody. But this is like you've been, you know, patiently waiting and seeing what's going to switch. And then there's nothing that has happened in this. If I'm not talking to you, if you are abused in a situation, or you're with somebody that never wants to spend time with you. There are no red flags in this situation other than a little bit of a hunch of, well, hasn't time been enough? Hasn't this been long enough? That kind of a thing. But yet, this person is caring for you. This person is there. When you're not together, this person is hitting you up. They're asking you how your day was. You know, you're cold. They're giving you a jacket or bringing you a blanket. You know, going into the kitchen and you know, to get a snack and asking you if you want something too, and happily getting it for you. This is something that's both ways. So this is a positive relationship, but it's not been moving, so to speak. But behind the scenes, what you don't see is, yes, it has. Absolutely. This person is generous here, and I think you're about to see the truth on this situation. Yeah. You could be tempted to walk away. You very well might. This is not a definite, but this is just an explanation of a kind of a situation. You know, how much time are you going to invest in someone else? All right. Show me release. But like I say, it's a relationship that you're not sacrificing yourself so much other than time. Time is of significance here. They're showing, I see the little white rabbit running around. Oh, my watch. Release. Show me release. Yeah, okay. 9 of crystals. You got the security, the abundance here. You're doing well on your own. You're being asked to release any toxic people or situations in your life. Some of you will be going single, okay? Others of you, this could be family. You're free of all the drama and stuff. You're just doing your own thing, okay? Creating your own little web there. And we have the 10 of acorns. This has just been too much responsibility that's been going on. Too many burdens. Again, the weight for your heart here, it's been heavy. A lot of you are going to be taking those first steps again in achieving this. Yeah, the Ace of Feathers. You have clarity now. All right. You have a solid foundation. You could be Queen of Wands here, energy. You're very passionate and creative. And you're moving forward with that determination, that not quitting, regardless what's thrown at you. The Queen of Wands does not quit. Okay, yeah, and there is an opportunity here that presents itself. You could also be getting communication from a Queen of Cups energy. Yeah. This is somebody from your past, a little, it's a sentimental thing here. Yeah, sentimental journey. This is part of what maybe you are releasing. This is a burden you've been carrying, maybe how something ended, how something is like you've been trying with someone. It could be romantic, it could be friend, family, coworker, it could be the mailman, the butcher, the baker, whatever. 5 of shells. Yeah, there's been maybe some depression, some sadness on their end. They're going to express this here. All right. Maybe come to some form of a resolution with this. Okay. They don't always happen the way you want. But at least you're able to move forward. Somebody is going to be letting go of a connection that no longer serves them. This could be a relationship if you're same sex. Otherwise it's, you know, family, friend, coworker, something like that. But there's a lot involved here. Somebody's very upset at how things are going for you. Your new beginnings here. They've been watching, waiting. The raccoon there, you know, they're the bandits with the little mask, like you don't see them. Show me resolution. Somebody feels like an ass. They've been carrying a lot, you know, somebody is realizing what they've done. Somebody could be in a 12-step program, and that could be part of, you know, what the initial contact is, that they're going through their steps, and I don't know what step it is, but I have had people contact me with like, hey, you know, I got to go through this. No, you probably don't want to hear from me, but I need to say I'm sorry for what I did while in the influence or whatever. Something like that here. That's for some, not all, though. The 7 of acorns here, the determination, you're going to be maybe a little defensive. Yeah, with this. Someone is coming to you with arms wide open. I'm hearing you need to speak up and say what you feel, but yet also have compassion in this situation as well. You're being asked to be kinder to yourself, to give yourself a break instead of being a taskmaster, sheesh, a bully, and a horrible friend. Be a loving comforter who always has your back. So don't be beating yourself up. You know, it's not saying that you were those things, but, you know, to someone else, this is to yourself. Give yourself a break instead of being the taskmaster. You know, Why do I keep wanting to say taskmaster? Is somebody hiding something? Maybe what they want to say could be. We'll find out here. But yeah, the taskmaster, instead of bullying yourself, you shoulda, coulda, woulda, you didn't. You know, oh, look at you. No wonder they don't stick around. No wonder they treat you like this. You know, there's no one harder on yourself than yourself, collective. You get in your head and man, yourself can beat the crap out of yourself. Okay. You know, you're a horrible friend, you're this, you're that, you turned your back, you walked away, all these things that you could be thinking. Be a loving comforter who always has your back, the one that says, yeah, you know what, you needed to. You needed to love yourself. You needed to go after your dreams, okay? Yeah, to get innovative here. To get new opportunities, work, love, whatever. Somebody's going to be speaking up on this. You're going to have your peace. Tell me about resolution. And I think this is going to help you get to let go. And it's going to be hard. Like I said, it's going to be hard here. The challenge is the communication from this Queen of Shells. This is the challenge. It will be difficult, okay? The Eight of Crystals here, but you've put in the work. You've made a lot of progress on yourself. Everything happens in divine time. Yeah, and you have some choices to make, and you know this now, okay, with the Seven of Shells. You have things that you want. You know, you've picked certain cups before. You're being very selective with the cups that you pick now because of the work that you've done. That's that being kind to yourself. You're protecting yourself here. You're not sticking yourself back in. Oh, okay. You said sorry. Oh, all right. Then everything's great. You know, because I just saw a meme on that. Something came across my Molly's Brighter Side on Facebook. It was something like, hey, knock it off. Sorry, that was not the meme. That was the dog. Okay. Sorry, I thought I was going to have to get after her again. But it had something to do with, you know, nothing is harder than trying to stand your ground with somebody who, and continue to have boundaries with someone who is being nice to you again. You know, and I think this is, this kind of feels like that. This energy of, you know, well, if they're nice to you again, you know, or maybe you have a pattern of doing that, taking them back. Oh, they, you know, geez, they treated me like crap. They stole my boyfriends. They did this, this, and this. And now, this time, I know. I'm going to love myself. I'm going to put myself first. I'm going to speak up and say what I need to say, because I don't think this is something that you've ever said before. Again, friend, family, coworker, lover, whatever. Emotions are here. And this will be difficult. This person also, maybe I'm getting 12-step program, because this person, Queen of Cups in the challenge position, that's not very balanced. Maybe somebody has an issue with that. Maybe they're going to call you while under the influence. Maybe they're going to call you from a rehab. Maybe, you know, they're going to be doing something like this. And so you have to show the compassion, I guess, to a point. Let's just see what else comes. Hang in there. Yeah, tell me about hang in there. Because it's gonna be difficult. It's the Ace of Wands here. Okay, these flying monkeys. This is what it reminds me of. The little monkey here. You know, you're going to discover a lot of what this person's heated emotions in the situation were about. You're going to, you know, it's like a confession thing. It's not going to be easy. Hang in there. You might get really hot-headed. Yeah, Queen of Acorns, there you are. Yeah, your passion, your creativity, that Queen of Wands, hang in there. You're creating your happiness. Ain't nothing gonna break in my stride. Yeah, you could be a Leo. You don't have to be. Queen of Acorns, Queen of Wands, and the Strength card right here. Yeah, your courage, your endurance, don't quit now, because what you don't see is the Four of Shells, the Four of Cups. This is somebody that's doing some soul searching here. You know, they want to find out what you've been working on, what you've been doing, because they're confused. Yeah, Nine of Acorns. You're going to want to be defensive of this. This is not going to be the easiest. Okay? Yeah, this person has this idea, sly like a fox, getting information here to go after passions. Yeah, you're going to want to be a little defensive here. The Nine of Wands. You're going to want to be a little bit defensive. Somebody doesn't want to give up, but you're not going to quit now either. The Four of Crystals, yeah. For the control and the security. You're going to have to make a decision. What's best for you? Two of Crystals. Yeah, that balance, that adaptability here. You're going to have to keep yourself centered. Okay, an elephant never forgets. That's one of your strengths. You don't forget those feelings, those emotions here. And it seems important to need to remember that. Advice. Yeah, you got to believe in yourself. Believe you will always be open to welcoming the light. Okay? It says, hang in there. You will encounter all kinds of difficulties on the road of life, but don't give up. Hang in there. It's like walking in the dark. As long as you don't stop walking, you will always welcome the light. Believe in yourself. Perseverance is victory. And that's Queen of Wands energy right there. You have the courage and the strength and the endurance to do this. Keep going. Keep moving forward. The challenge here is the Five of Crystals. Okay. It could be, you know, yeah, there could be some confusion over this. Choose wisely. The Five of Crystals here, persistence, these new possibilities. The Pentacles, you could be, you know, struggling financially, whatever this is, but you also need to protect yourself. You can't throw everything you have at helping others at the expense of yourself anymore. You've got to put yourself first. What about speak up? Yeah, somebody here has something to say. You might want to apologize too. Yeah, this Queen of Feathers. Somebody here could definitely... you have a truth to speak, but it's hard to speak the truth because you're pretty emotional here. Yeah, High Priestess, you're going to have to trust your intuition. Somebody might be coming in and offering you an apology, and something, again, is off. Both the cards for this person have come in a challenge position. The Cups and the Swords. Okay? For some of you, this is minding your directness. You need to speak up. You need to say some things, but do it tactfully. Do it tactfully. Don't attack. Yeah, King of Acorns, King of Wands. Knight of Acorns, Six of Acorns. This is what leads you to victory. This is what you didn't see coming. Okay? This puts somebody on track. This rejection puts somebody on track, spiritually on track for wish fulfillment. Yeah, this heartbreak leads to the Ten of Cups. Yeah, you're being rewarded for the work you did. Staying emotionally balanced. Yeah. All you need is love, is what I'm hearing. Love is all you need. Nothing you can say that can't be sung. It's easy. All you need is love. All you need is love. What about the lyrics in that? Yeah, there's nothing you can do that can't be done. Nothing you can sing that can't be sung. Nothing you can say, but you can learn how to play the game. It's easy. Nothing you can make that can't be made. No one you can save that can't be saved. Nothing you can do, but you can learn how to be you in time. It's easy. All you need is love. All you need is love. Love, love, love. Love is all you need. Okay? Nothing you can know that isn't known. Nothing you can see that isn't shown. There's nowhere you can be that isn't where you're meant to be. It's easy. All you need is love. Okay? Yeah, that's what I'm getting here. So, the part that really stuck out for me of this is nothing you can make that can't be made. No one you can save that can't be saved. Okay? Nothing you can do, but you can learn how to be you in time. It's easy. And then, no one you can save that can't be saved. That's sticking out for me, and what it's coming to is that's a spirit thing. That's no one you can save that can't be saved. Cannot be saved is a religious context, particularly with Christianity, often refers to the idea of some individuals, due to their choices or actions, will not be able to attain eternal life or be reconciled with God. This concept is often tied to the belief in free will and the consequences of rejecting God's grace or failing to believe in Jesus Christ. However that works for you, don't freak out. Just take the message as it resonates for you. Okay, if you're out there doing good, I can't see, but I don't know. I'm not him, them, whoever. cannot be saved implies a person who actively rejects God's offer of salvation through Jesus Christ will not be saved. There's something about that. And yeah, there's no one, where to say, no one you can save that can't be saved. So they got to want this. There's something about that. For some of you, this person is coming to you asking you for help for shit that they have done on their own. We have had that energy, you know. Yeah. Yeah, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. It could hurt. But don't quit being you. Don't quit putting yourself first. You know, some people, it's, oh my gosh. And you know what it just reminded me of? Ooh, I don't know. What is that? It was a Macaulay Culkin movie, if I'm not mistaken. What was, it was a movie, it was a horror movie that he was in. The Good Son. That's it. 1993. That was something. If you've seen it, you know what I'm saying. If you haven't, maybe watch it. I don't know, but it's almost like that. That's what they're showing me. And in The Good Son, like I say, 1993 could be of significance. You could be seeing 399. Yeah, which they want me to check. I'm going to Google that really quick. In the movie, it's a mother. I don't remember it exactly. I mean, 1993 was a while ago for me. Okay. But it's a mother with her son and I think a nephew that comes to visit or something like that. And the single mom's son, Macaulay Culkin, is just an evil child. Okay. And it comes down, the scene that they showed me was where the mom had to make a decision to save her child, who she had learned throughout the process of the show was evil, or if she had to save the nephew, which was a good kid. But a mother, being in that position for a mother to have to choose that, regardless if there's, you know, the son was off or whatever, a mother's bond with the son. I don't know. There's all something about that. I'm not going to get much more into it. But yeah, that could be very significant for somebody. We have angel number 399. It's a message from your angels encouraging you to embrace spiritual growth, trust your intuition, and align with your higher purpose. It suggests releasing old patterns and embracing transformative energies. In essence, 399 signifies a time for significant spiritual evolution and aligning with your true self. So don't give up. Keep going. Okay? Keep going. Love and light to whoever's experiencing that. Whether it's a child, it's another person that you care about. Show me clearly, Spirit. I'm thinking here this whole time, What a creepy ass vibe. Jeez. Damn. Yeah, somebody's going to be spilling the beans. Look at that. They're going to be spilling the beans. They're going to be revealing secrets. Cat's out of the bag. You can't, I mean, the cards are here. All right. Show me clearly. Heavenly Father, Spirit, Guides, and Angels. Tell me more of this energy. Yeah, look at that. The squad, a reconciliation, soul tribe, close friends coming in, okay? And what you don't see is their karmics. Shit, look at this. I'm telling you. And they're paranoid. They're insecure. They're cautious. They're guarded. They've been numbing, self-medicating, addictions, irrational behavior. Somebody could be knocked up. Pregnant, mothering, you know, somebody be like, I have to have somebody. You can't make me go live on the street. I'm pregnant. The hell I can't. Not that you all just fucking just creep my ass out with that movie again. So, yeah. Show me clearly. The hell I can't. Sorry. Yeah. Laughing. Yeah, exactly. The hell I can't. Yeah, this person was maybe laughing that you were having some financial issues. They got joy out of this. Okay, in the past, these same people, they found joy in your sorrows. Okay, yeah, and you're about to have a deep conversation. You're about to reveal the fact and be blunt and honest. You're going to speak up, collective, and you're going to let them know. I know all fucking about it. And you don't think I do, but I do. I know all the shady shit. I know all the money withheld. I know all this. I know all that. Okay. Yeah. This was somebody that was you and them against the world. It was a dedicated partnership, friendship, lovers, whoever, ride or die, you know, got your back. Yeah, and they've been doing research on you, gaining more insight, learning more. Tell me about the karmics. Third parties, haters, lessons learned. They're covered in green moss. They're sitting there just, you know, green with envy, but they're cold and wet and shivering. They're in need. They ain't right. Karmics. Yeah, receipts. You got the evidence. Guilty as charged, exposed. Do you see this? I'm not making this up. Okay, I'm not pulling these cards selectively to go with this. Yeah, high vibe, and yeah, you're living the fullest, enjoying the present, you know, all of this, and they're fed up, or you are, over it, frustrated, not having it, spiritually woke. Somebody could be getting some, yeah, and somebody's been doing too much, excessive, overindulgence. Yeah, somebody here living to the fullest, enjoying the present, good vibes. Somebody here, this could be you. Maybe you, this is all like alcohol bottles floating. This person's sitting at the bottom of a pool with the cooler, and they're all like drank, in water, in emotions, drowning in emotions. But the card says good vibes, living to the full. They're full of shit. They're full of shit. Ah, bullshit. Ah, bullshit. I love that little kid. Cracks me up. Oh, bullshit. Yeah, they think they're living their best life. The fancy, you know, Nike shoes, all this stuff, all the expensive partying, good things. They're drowning in their emotions. Somebody could be in rehab. They were doing too much. Yeah, coming in here, seeing each other openly. Their boo, their person that they're in love with, official status, whatever, is dirty money. Stealing, doing illegal shit. Laundering, steal, illegal, dirty money. Been doing it for a while, too. It's, yes. I don't know too many people that do this, okay? It reminds me of like snorting sprinkles or something. Not that I ever did, but that's what that, I mean, why is there... I see Al Pacino and Scarface coming up off the desk with a big old face full of white powder. Yeah, this sex appeal, all this lust. I don't know. There's something, but it's being revealed. It's going to vary for everybody. Karmic. Yeah, this is cuffing season. Yeah, cuffing season. Ready for a relationship, on the hunt. This is what they were doing, trying to snag somebody. You know the movie Ted? That's Ted. Okay, well, it's a guy in a costume of Ted. So, yeah, lots of partying, things like that. I'm not sure how harmony is here. Because it's like, you know, coming after you, trying to cuff you, trying to get in a relationship with you because they're single now. That could be they see your balance, your peace, your happiness, you're ghosting this, or they ghosted you. No closure, cowardice, disappearing act. Yeah, numbing. Somebody, they took off to go, they just disappeared. Whoever this is, they've kind of been off the radar for a while. They've been very much self-medicating. They could be exploring all kinds of fetishes. They're very dramatic, trying too hard, shit disturber, being extra, looking for a lucky break. Party animal, sex, drugs, alcohol, surface pleasures. They're fed up. Somebody, red flag, warning, take heed, risky situation. Saying everything's great, high vibing, you're going to have a heart-to-heart here, but you're going to see what's going on with this. A sudden realization. A cleansing, a detox. Somebody is going into rehab. Somebody could have been trying to get somebody stuck, cuffed, locked down, or whatever. A party in person. Because I think I mentioned that too. Like somebody's in a relationship waiting to see how long it's going to be for them to fix someone. Something like that. Could be trying to use pregnancy for that. That always works great, right? Anyway. Paranoid. I think since this person ghosted you, you've been doing really good. That's one of the things that's part of your awakening here. Part of your realization is you see the peace. You see the comfort without this karmic around. Yeah, they've been doing extra. They've been overindulging. They've been excessive. Okay? Yeah, somebody here taking fast action, progress. The wait is over. And here, spilling the beans again. Spilling the beans. You're going to be a little conflicted, though, collective. You're going to be a little conflicted. Some might want to take this person back. Okay? This frenemy. Because they were important in your journey in life. They were an important person. They played an essential role. They will be irreplaceable. You're remembering the good times, the love on the brain, feeling all the feels, all of that. But this is toxic masculinity. Yeah, remembering the toxic part here, how quickly this person escaped, got away, got out. You're going to remember this. You are being encouraged to remember this. Yeah, this was the squad that laughed at you, okay? When you were down in the dumps, when you were going through financial difficulties. You know, they're coming in here, you know, wanting to make like everything's nice here. They're trying to, yeah, because maybe they're defaulting on, maybe their house is in repo or something. Yeah. Defying norms. They're reading about you. You could be the black sheep. This could be the black sheep. This person's in the blues. Heavy emotions, mental distress. This Bonnie or Clyde energy that you once knew. And I say once knew because I don't think you're there. I don't think you know this energy anymore. Tell me more, Spirit. What other messages do you have for the collective? I am safe. I am inspiring. Okay, I'm inspiring to those around me, even when I don't realize it. When I am welcoming, kind, and giving towards people, it inspires them to respond to me the same way. I am inspiring. And then, yeah, I am safe. I trust my intuition to lead me down the right path. Looking back on my trials, I see that I am still here and thriving. I always end up better, stronger, and wiser. I have proven it to myself that I will always make it. Time and time again, I am safe. Exactly. I am resilient. If my mood wavers, it doesn't stay that way permanently. I allow myself to feel my feelings until I can refocus my thoughts on the positive. I do not judge myself for being human. I am resilient. So we have 23, somebody could be 49, somebody could be born in 94. Take it how it resonates, only if it does. And let's see. A little bit about this. Tell me some more of this energy. Heavenly Father, Spirit Guides, and Angels. Yeah, and it was codependent partner that wanted to stay down there on the desk. Somebody's, you know, codependencies. Could be drugs or alcohol. Doesn't always have to be. Could be somebody that just cannot be alone. Cannot stand on their own 2 feet. They gotta be in a relationship. They gotta have somebody. Show me clearly. Messages for the collective. Tell me more of this energy that the collective is dealing with. me more of this energy. Someone has a difficulty with boundaries. Yeah, there's no respect for you, for your space, for your things, your feelings, your emotions, how they use you. What they have done to you does not define you, it defines them. So some of you, again, like those cards first said, you could be being really hard on yourself. Gosh, I shouldn't have been so gullible, so stupid. Why do people treat me like this? Why do I let them do this to me? Blah, 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 blah. It does not define you, collective. It defines them, okay? And someone is now being humbled, okay? It's time to be seen. Don't be afraid of your power and your gifts. Let them see what you've learned. You know, speak up about it. Don't be hiding. Yeah, someone is a bit nervous. What's up with that? Why are they nervous? What are they hiding? Okay, show me clearly. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Isaiah 54:17. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. This person puts you on an altar, okay? Trying to stop you. Going after your growth, your abundance, your power to manifest. You have the power to manifest your goals. But this is your power, okay? It manifests. Ooh, 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 they want to be like you. Ooh, ooh. They want to walk like you, talk like you, too. They want your light. They want your energy. They want your, I'm hearing gravitational pull, okay? Yeah, someone is in trouble with the law. Somebody here has got caught up. Their actions don't match their words. It's time to call them on it. It's time to speak up, collective. Yeah, even after all that the devil has put you through, your light never dims. You don't give up. You don't quit. You don't surrender to defeat. Okay? Yeah, self-empowering mindset. You're going to make it. Give us any chance, we'll take it. Read us any rules, we'll break it. We're gonna make our dreams come true. Doing it our way. Laverne and Shirley. Nothing's gonna turn us back now. Straight ahead and on the track now. Show me clearly. Yeah, someone is assisting you from behind the scenes. You have people out there that have your back, okay? Yeah. Turning your loved ones against you, your friends, your family, your co-workers, your little tribe there. Like I say, they're sitting there laughing at you with the defeat, again, your money troubles, whatever it is, finances, sitting there laughing and that when you were down and out. Yeah, they are an opportunist, out for self, not worthy of your time. This is somebody that, you stood up for. Again, Bonnie and Clyde type. It was ride or die. You had their back always. That person did not have yours. Okay? You stood up for this person. You spoke up for this person, and it didn't matter. It didn't matter. They just shut you down every time. Whenever this person needed help, you were there. As soon as you got a phone call, you were there. This person did not do that for you. They flat out lied on you in court to hurt you. Okay? There's definitely a few people here. It's not all just one, but yeah, they could have lied in court saying that they lived with you still, or you did something, or whatever it is. They're actually proud of being toxic. They see themselves as amazing in their toxic lifestyle. But that's getting old real quick for them. That's hence the rehab part. Yeah. Someone needs Jesus in their life, and it shows. They need some form of spiritual belief in their life. Yeah. And here's the justice, the fairness, spiritual or legal balance. The good is being rewarded, and the righteousness, all that being rewarded here, but evil is being addressed. Evil is being addressed, and this person lied on you in court. Justice will be served. I hear the gavel slamming down. Okay. Yeah, you never saw this coming from them. This, again, you thought this was ride or die. You never would have suspected this person doing you like this. Someone wants you to give up. They want you to quit. They don't like that you keep moving forward. Don't give up. Spirit needs you to know that the worst is over and that you can only get better. I love that. You saw that someone was or is an emotional manipulator. You said, the heck with that. If someone shows you who they are, believe them. Don't listen to those words. That's why somebody could be coming back, oh, please, I didn't mean it. You know, yeah, I stabbed you in the back. Yeah, I said all these horrible things. Yeah, I screwed your boyfriend or your girlfriend or whatever. Yeah, I did this for money, blah, 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 blah. But I'm sorry. And it's like, no. Somebody is embodying a very fiery, optimistic, and courageous energy. Okay, Queen of Wands energy. It's okay if it takes time. You are safe to trust the process and allow things to unfold at their own pace. You could be getting tired of waiting, again, for something to change here in a situation. Friend, family, coworker, lover, doesn't matter. But that idea of feeling like you can fix someone, like you can make them better, you could guide them, you can show them, hey, pick up the deck, okay, put it over there, pick up the card, there you go. Like literally almost hand over hand teaching somebody something with your guidance, your constant being there, telling them things, and they just whatever, in one ear, out the other. That was their choice. That was their choice. You can't save someone who can't be saved. They are getting justice for their actions, lying on you in court, spiritual, whatever. But lying on your name, they are going to learn, and you can't help that. Yeah, the law is catching up with them. Somebody here has done insurance fraud of some sort. You need to do a cord cutting with someone. You have a good coven that is working to protect you. You are blessed with honest connections and relationships. Family, friends, lovers, regardless of the outcome, they are emotionally fulfilling. You go in wholehearted. And that's where a lot, yeah, all you need is love. You've had plenty of love, collective. A sense of pride is all good, but don't let it get out of hand. Don't let the pride become prideful. Somebody has, and they're getting caught up. Someone is ungrounded. Cut them out. Cut them out. All right. You are worthy of love and happiness. Someone is overly concerned with money and material things. Someone needs to recharge their energy and not worry about others. This is you, collective. You need to just take care of you. Continue moving forward. You've already noticed from the ghosting type behavior, whether it's you ghosting them, them ghosting you, whatever, but this disappearance has been a blessing in your life. You're feeling so much better without this person around. Okay? And I think you're going to do what you can to protect that. All right? This is the kind of person that, yeah, they were running after you so hard they slipped and fell in their own shit and they stank. You can smell them. You can smell it. All right? This person is not taking care of themselves. Their ass has probably hit the floor. You know, they're not, yeah, you can't get enough anti-wrinkle cream on this individual because they're nasty inside too. And that's all stuff that you probably have warned them about too. Whatever. There's these people have been being warned by you, by others, spirit and all that, but they like their toxic friends. They like their toxic life. They like sitting at the bottom of the pool drinking their troubles away. You know, but there's not enough. Maybe that's why they had to jump in the pool. Maybe that's a pool of vodka or something. I don't know. I don't wish any of that on anybody. I have to be honest from the bottom of my heart. I do not, but I'm telling you, that's the kind of mentality this person has. Okay. In fact, it reminds me of someone who used to tell me, oh, I drive better when I'm drunk. I drive better when I've had some. They're proud of the toxicity. They're proud of this. You know, they're proud of the embarrassment of losing their freaking car because their drunk ass forgot where they parked it. You know, and then you mention things like this and they'd laugh. They think it's the funniest thing. They think they're all that. And it's just like, you cannot fix stupid. Okay? You just can't. Damn. So, show me clearly. You are taking actions towards your dreams. Yeah, joy. You're doing good here. Someone is tired of trying to make someone stay. Tired of making someone try to figure something out. Trying to make someone see their worth or their own worth. Okay? And you are about to be debt-free. Karmic or financial. All right, you're about to be doing really good. And thanks to all these, you know, freaking losers you had to deal with in life. All right. The need to understand that true abundance comes from sharing and helping others. Yeah, your heart was always in the right place, regardless what they said. Yeah, they love living in their low vibrational world. Just imagine if they focus this much on their own life, you know, because they're so busy watching you. Hey, karmics. Yeah, they're so busy watching you all the time. And it's just like, they act like you don't know this. Or, you know, they're waiting for you to say certain things so that you know who you're talking to, or they know who you're talking to. And this is the low vibrational life. This is somebody that would lick the shit off somebody's shoes and be like, oh my God, but those were Johnny Depp's. You know, I don't give a shit. It's dog shit and you just licked it, dumbass. You know, you can't fix stupid. And they're so delusional into the reality of life. It's sad. They had such potential and they threw it all away, including their own kids, you know. And it's just like, I mean, it's sad. It's sad. But whatever, because you can laugh because now you got fans. You got a lot of them too. Yeah. I'm better off alone. I don't want to let you back. That's going to be the answer that you're given. They want to talk to you so badly. Someone is off to a fantastic start. You're doing great. Okay, here. No need for fear. Spirit's got this. Spirit's got it under control. Someone could benefit from consulting an herbalist. All right. Get that thing off their lip or whatever. I don't know. Show me clearly. Or other location. Self-limiting mindset. Yeah. This is, well, I have to focus on just this. This is what I want. I'm manifesting, you know. Yeah. How's that working? You are a natural leader with an entrepreneurial spirit. Okay. Fishing in the same low vibe pool, self-limiting and all this. You're doing great here. Someone feels entitled to what you have. That just is self-explanatory there, right? Yeah, sitting there thinking that they were important enough for you to risk your gifts, wishing negative things upon them. Oh, it's love and light. I hope you heal. You know, that's the best you can do, collective. Just wish them love and light. I hope you heal. No, don't want to wish you any harm or nothing like that, because you get it. And what it is they've done this to you in the opposite. They wanted to see you hurt. They wanted to see you, you know, penniless. They wanted to see you lose relationships, be alone, lose money, whatever. They wanted all these things for you, getting in trouble, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And now it's hitting them hardcore. It's hitting them hardcore. And somebody's about to learn today. Yeah, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. You're not falling for this again. Someone is living a lie and misrepresenting themselves or a situation for clout. They feel, sitting there with the low lifes they hang out with, they feel that, you know, this makes them look important. Okay, this makes them look important. They have clout living this lie. Yeah, you are a lighthouse for others to follow, so don't hide the bright light that you are. They lack their own creativity. They always have. So they call you up to chat, knowing your light will spark an idea within them. That ain't happening. Yeah, some friends just should never have been considered family. Period. They talk behind your back versus saying it to your face. That's just the cowardly way that they are. All right? They do everything to avoid you when you're out and about. Okay? Yeah. You were born to own your power, and don't you forget it, because you are safe. Okay? And someone's getting reprimanded. They're caught and belittled. Yeah. And somebody's about to address that elephant in the room. What a day that will be. Can't wait. Let us see. Let's get some of these. Heavenly Father, Spirit Guides, and Angels, show me clearly a Most High message for the collective. Most High message for the collective. Show me clearly. Yeah, somebody could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Somebody could be pregnant, okay, or they're expecting something to be created here. Somebody going through Yeah, and somebody could be moving on. Somebody's going through some form of stability here. Intuitively, you know this. The red flags you ignore now will come back to bite you. Yes, luck is on your side. You're going to be fine, but there is a narcissist in the midst. Okay, and they're still trying to figure themselves out. This cycle is about to come to an end here, and you're going to be putting some distance, either emotionally or physically, between you and some liar type energy. All right. Because yeah, what they're sending, someone trying to sabotage a situation. Okay. I think I'm going to do these guys. Heavenly Father, Spirit Guides, and Angels, tell me what's going on with this energy. Clarify the message before me. You're going to need to really pay attention and make the decision. You have free will to listen to your intuition and or not. Okay? Show me clearly. Tell me about Earth sign. Seven of Cups. There may be a little bit of confusion here. All right. They may be a little, a little challenge here. They don't know, or they didn't know which one to pick. What star shined brightly. It's taken a while for this person to figure it out. Now they've been watching, learning, and wanting to maybe communicate, take action, offer some form of opportunity. Earth sign. Yeah, they've been manifesting here. New beginnings. They see, somebody could see you as the golden goose, or the goose that laid the golden egg. What is that in Willy Wonka? I want it now. Yeah, because of the Three of Pentacles. They want a partnership now with an Empress. Okay. Yeah, they're choosing to head this way. They've gained a lot of spiritual knowledge, possibly. All right. Yeah. It's because they... Yeah, somebody, they want to partner with the Empress here. Somebody who has turned their back, has gained a lot of spiritual knowledge, has great strength and balance here with all these braids. Once again, let me say here. For different cultures, the three strands of braids, okay, like this, symbolize body, mind, and spirit. Braids can also be a way to connect with heritage and expressing someone's identity. Where was it? Yeah, in some practices, braiding hair is seen as a ritualistic act that can be imbued with intention and spiritual power, allowing individuals to communicate their personality and their style, their self-expression. It symbolizes spiritual discipline and devotion. So, yeah. Why this had to show up? Because this could be what you're doing. You're the Three of Wands. You've chosen a new path here. Okay. You're ready to set sail, to take action. There are a ton of birds here too. You have spirit all around you listening for those signs. You're emotionally balanced with this boat here. The water, you're ready to conquer and be on top here. And this blows their mind. This blows their mind because they just heard about what you had started a while back. is now about to bear fruit. You touch something and it's like the Midas touch. There's something about that. I mean, this is a big rose bush, yet you get a huge apple off of it. You know, you're provided for, you're surrounded with beauty, with cleansing, all of that. And it's taken them a while, but they've been learning this. Again, spying, watching, figuring out ways to communicate to you when they do. All right. Wanting to see here if you're stuck here in the Eight of Swords. Maybe they are, okay, spiritually stuck. Couldn't find their way out here. I'm hearing Raven Boy. Hanged Man, all right. Yeah, and the Hierophant. The Spirit is blocking this, and Strength here. Somebody is waiting also for you to see. Yeah, why is, and this is Judgment just came off the bottom of the deck. It was Tower that started this. Raven Boy. Hold on a second. Raven Boy. Raven Boy. Did you feel stuck here? Yeah, did you feel stuck, collective? The mental blocks that they put you in, things like that. You held yourself back so as not to rock the boat, so as not to where is that? It's in this deck. Yeah, right here, trapped. This Eight of Swords trapped with number 34 here. Out of the Wisdom of the House of Night. It says, do you sense that you cannot do what you really want to do because others have expectations of you that you may not be able to fulfill? Do you feel with this as if you will never get what you want or go where you want to go? Have patience, for truly you are in a temporary prison that exists in your mind. Your circumstances, no matter what they are, will change, and you will be free to experience the life you wish to lead. In these times, dreaming is the best antidote, and of course, patience. Consider the story of the half-raven boy trapped in conflict until he finally follows his heart. Trust in me, for I will show you when the cage door opens so that you can fly free. Trust in spirit, okay? That's significant for someone. And they've been watching and waiting for when that cage door opens and you get to fly free, okay? Tell me about pregnancy. Yeah, we have the Ace of Pentacles. You're giving birth to something. You have an abundant opportunity here. You have been creating. Now it's growing here. It's taken a while. All right. That's got deep roots, but this is a strong foundation. All right. Show me clearly. Yeah. And now they want to come back. Yeah. Two of Pentacles. You've been very busy. And you're going to have a choice to make when this person communicates. Four of Swords. Maybe they haven't taken any action. They haven't done anything. All they think about is coming back and reconciling here. All right. But it's for Four of Pentacles. It's to hold on to something. It's greed. They see you've been sitting on something as well. Your Nine of Cups. And they feel rejected here. Eight of Pentacles. They've been doing some work here. Yeah, it's stopping. You know that this person, you can fill your own cup. The work you've been doing, you can fill your own cup. You don't need somebody to take care of you. You don't need, you've reached that status of, I would just like to have the company, but if you don't want to, that's fine. I'm still doing me. I'm still moving forward. There's something about this. Yeah, moving on. Here, you have a decision to make for balance. You have eternal balance here. You're loving yourself. You're going to see this apology because of your foundation, what you've been working for, all this Empress energy. You're going to see, like, this little fish is going to come and talk to you, and you're going to be like, It's like Alice in Wonderland. You know, you're seeing clearly now what's up with this. Move on. And all the lessons that this has taught you. Yeah, moving on from the Five of Pentacles, from the lack here, from, you know, waiting. This reminds me of like Beauty and the Beast. Again, your roots are solid here. What you felt on the inside for someone, it's faded. That's past. They let you go. They didn't nourish anything. Maybe you felt you had to trap something. Yeah. You put a cage around your rose for some of you. That's going to make sense. But yeah, this Hermit, you've gone within and you realize that you got the whole world to fish here. All right, Six of Swords, you're moving forward. You could be moving forward from Virgo here with the Hermit and the Earth signs. It's just not worth it. They left you in a state of lack, but they also initiated this movement forward for you as well. This desire to go after what it is you want, and you have the Ten of Pentacles. You're getting reward. You're getting out of the chaos, all of that. Somebody who saw you as penniless, not doing anything, they chose something different. You have it now, the abundance. This is a huge transformation for you. Excuse me. But thanks to your intuition, you've been moving forward in secrecy, you know, just trusting yourself, learning from all these lessons in the past. They've been watching. They've been watching. They see this connection, this soulmate energy. It could be a King of Pentacles, a King of Swords. You're going to need to stand up here and take action one way or another for justice. Okay? You might move away from both and just be independent. All right? Yeah, and it may happen rather quickly. Yeah, all you need is love. But it's not the love here. Maybe somebody wants to fight for this, because what they're showing me, I mean, here's the heart side. That's where the love would be, but the love's over here on the non-emotional side. What's up with that? What's that trying to say? You know? Tell me about the Seven of Wands. They want to fight for this. They're going to put on a big display and all that, and it's just that. It's just for show. You got to trust your intuition. Yeah, you have luck on your side. You're dealing with a narcissist. They're full of themselves. Seven of Wands. Yeah, they're just lonely. Yeah, and you're persevering. They've been watching, getting your blessings. Yeah, with self-love, this was a big transformation. You could be in a connection now, off to a new start. They're stuck. They don't want you to think about this. This person could have left you lonely at night, waiting and waiting, and pretty soon, you know, you overcame the challenge. That's it. Let me see. Tell me about the King of Swords for the collective. Yeah, this could be third party here. This is somebody that, you know, brings you joy, happiness. Yeah, there's some pride here, but they got a third wheel that's part of a challenge. Okay, but they are ready for some new beginning. Okay. Yeah, this person could have gone cold on you. And again, it's the biggest, best thing they can do. Whoever this is, this King of Pentacles. Yeah. Could be the same person. They're very overloaded. Okay, that you're sleeping so well. Yeah, this is the same person. All right. The challenge here for them is your religion, your faith here. Maybe your pride. They're overloaded and upset. That's why they were up here coming towards you, and they're afraid. Somebody here could be afraid of commitment. All right. Somebody could be leveling up. All right. Somebody wants to give you something, or they're being gifted something here with, I'm getting leveling up, preparing them to deal with everything that they haven't expressed to you. A confession here. This could bring some problems. They're worried about a conflict, but this is just their imagination. This is just their mind bullying them. Yeah, it's this person's, okay, this person, you have somebody here in your energy that could be blaming you. Like you did some spiritual work, some curse, some whatever on this person to keep them with you on their mind. Something like that. Yeah, somebody is definitely moving forward and receiving justice rather quickly. Someone is bringing communication in. Some of you are coming into a lot of money. That's another energy that's been here for a while. Yeah. Yeah, but there are just a few challenges here to work out. Yeah. Somebody getting a pet? Or do you feel that somebody treated you like a pet? This intimacy, pets, and divorce. You're separating from something. You're not a pet. You're not that loyal little pup that waits at a door, you know. It could be a fire sign. Yeah, you're moving, and they're watching. Yeah, that pet... I just want to see, because that was awkward. That was awkward. Tell me about this, pets. Maybe you have a lot of pets. Yeah, and this third wheel person here is trying to organize. Yeah, something. Trying to organize so that you're homeless. Yeah, because you withdrew for your new beginning. You may have pets and they know that this is going to be something that's difficult. They're trying to organize a speedy move. And they're not showing you who this is. That's only going to resonate for some of you. All right. So take it only if it does. Let's see. Let's get these oracles and call this good. Show me clearly, Heavenly Father, Spirit Guides, and Angels, Most High message. Yeah, we have empowerment and we have explore your options. So it says you're more powerful than you realize. It's safe for you to be powerful. And then it says it's time to look at other possibilities. It's a good time to make changes, and you have new dawn. The worst is behind you, and positive new experiences are on the horizon. Some of you could be going into self-employment. You were born an entrepreneur, and or your business is surrounded by magical opportunities. So something is really taking off here, but with taking care of yourself, it's time to relax, be still, and enjoy your solitude, and indulge in some much needed self-care. Yeah, just simplifying your life makes things a lot easier for you. That is all that I see looking around here. So, that's what I have. I hope it helps. I hope it brings you food for thought. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, and, collective. We'll see you next time. All right. Bye-bye.